And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. To throw, it's Wimsatt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. It's a shotgun run call. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Takes the handoff again. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? He gets a chance once, twice. They go back to him a 3rd time. He's still short of the 1st down. This defense really locking in on that running back every time he touches the football.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game, on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the 1st down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Nice catch made along the sideline, and it does just get the foot down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Wimsatt. Makes a quick catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Toss play, running right. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Scanning the field, it's Swan. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
He escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looks right for a quick completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Can he get there on the ground? Fighting him off. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Dropping back. It's Swan. Throws it to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. In the clear at the 25. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking downfield, it's Swan. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. It's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Stuffed on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. We go with a direct snap. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go back. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Fights through a tackle. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Well, Kirk, Jacksonville State is in the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back in motion now. Design quarterback run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Back to pass. It's Wimsatt. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. 1.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Second down play coming up. In the red area, it's Roberts. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's third down after that run. Looking to throw. It's Swan. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. They connect for 6. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And now the handoff. Fights off a defender. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Cook. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Inside the 45. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wimsatt. Bringing pressure. He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? An inside give now from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. This offense cannot be stopped. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Swan. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the completion made. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The coaches made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Swan. Makes the grab. Can he get there? So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. The tight end has got it. Touchdown, App State. Great connection there for 6 points.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Turn starts inside the 15. And the return man steps out at the 28. The App State offense goes back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. The sure hands, it's Barnes. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
A quick throw to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Near midfield, the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. Pass caught on a comeback route. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on fourth down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Direct snap to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, Russ, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Dropping back, it's Swan. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch! Stop right there, but it's first and goal at the 5.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner out. So hard to cover this.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they'll get him down that time.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal, put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. He finds some space. Has the first down and more. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage what the defense gave them.
They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
To the air, it's Wimsatt. Close to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Cook. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. Dropping back, it's Swan. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He fires downfield. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
That's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage, but the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's got him on a crossing route. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
That's reeled in. It's Cook. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To throw, it's Wimsatt. On the move now. He gets loose. Muscles past the defender. Will avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, this guy's had such a great football game. Here, another good decision by the quarterback to know exactly where he needed to go to get the 1st down to keep this drive moving. And late in this game, you want to keep that clock moving as well.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. there's no chance for a completion at all.
Defense showing blitz here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This quarterback on fire today. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The App State offense goes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Cut with room to run. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Swan. It's an out route. The catch made. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The comeback is on. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1-possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Grinding away with their running game. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Closing in on the conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Receiver in motion now. Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's a design quarterback keeper. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Scanning the field, it's Swan. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
The pass is caught. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can...
And he scores! Touchdown, Appalachian State!
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
Now the decision is to go for 2 and win it right here. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
27.
And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stark cold behind the line of scrimmage. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.